check out this scene. We've got high hopes for another exciting college football game. Now they get set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hardy. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Okay, now we'll get our first look at this offense here today. And as this quarterback takes the field, eager to see how he plays today. There's a certain gravity about him. You can tell from the warm-up song the way the team responds and rallies around him. Can he come through? They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
Wow, what a rough way to start this football game for these guys. Already kind of in a hole inside their own 20. And the first play, they give up a sack, and now they're going in the wrong direction, getting a little closer to their own goal line.
From their own 7, it's now 2nd and long. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
I love early in a game like this where you get the running back involved. You just get his hands on the football. Also, nice, easy screen. Gets the quarterback settled into the game. Nice, easy throw. And look at this. It ends up being a huge play.
On the opening drive, they face a tough 3rd and 7 here. Lets it go quickly. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. They've got him, but not before he makes a first down at the 41.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launches downfield. And he's got it. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Boy, they do a great job here on play action. The linebackers were completely fooled. 2 or 3 steps up into the line of scrimmage, opened up a nice lane behind the backers, between the safeties, for the quarterback to make the read and a good throw downfield.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
That's solid run, good for first down yardage. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver, and he'll loft it to the end zone. A horrible field position to start the drive trip, where they just march right down the field and get points.
Chris, this offensive coordinator deserves a raise after that opening drive. The way they orchestrated this inside their own 15 to come away with points, impressive.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? The returner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
A change of direction. Tough running there. Breaks a tackle, picks up the first down.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. It's It's a quick grab. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Well, they don't pick up the first down here, but if you can use the quick passing game to stay ahead of the chains, it definitely helps your offense. And if that defense starts to creep up and take that away, that's when you can take a shot downfield.
Offense getting set, 2nd down play here. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Crucial 3rd down play right here. Can he make it to the marker? And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Breaks loose at the 45. And they stop him, but not before. An explosive play. Moves the ball all the way to the 32. Well, the big fella's, Kirk, flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a 1st down.
Looking for the wideout. It's caught downfield. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. It's a jet sweep. Receiver trying to turn the corner. Now juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain.
Discipline, discipline, discipline. That's the key to this defense right now. Great job against the jet sweep of staying out wide and not giving that receiver much room at all.
2nd down after that previous play. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
1st and goal, a great chance to answer that opening touchdown. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from a slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Looking to the end zone. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution in that drive, Kirk?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
And they'll set up for the PAT. And he knocks it right through. Now the kickoff team team is out on the field. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Wideout's now clustered. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Ran down the middle. It's Young. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Bringing pressure. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break that ball's not intercepted.
So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking to throw yet again. Caught over the middle. It's Williamson. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
First down, looking to throw the football. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Oh, he's looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's incomplete. They tried the trick play on first down. Doesn't fool the defense. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be first down and goal.
This is what's so dangerous about this offense, Chris. They have the ability to put the ball in the air downfield and really stretch those safeties back. This time they hit it for a big gain.
Offense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time. Second and goal for the offense. The pre-snap motion from the offense. And off inside, looking for the touchdown.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And out comes the offense set to take over here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Moves the ball up to the 30.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down play coming up. They'll run it from the gun. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
First down and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Going the other way, can they catch him? Not just a pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They get him down to wrap up the first period of play. So far, this has been a battle on the ground. We've completed the first quarter, and the run game has dominated. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Again, makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Going for a big play downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
The kicker out there again to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Hardy. To be tackled at the 21, that's good work by the coverage team. Offense back out there trying to get something going. He'll hand it off. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
Here comes the up-tempo offense. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Young. Good enough for first down yardage. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Passing efficiency is almost always higher off of play action. And you see why right here. The fake froze the defender for a second, and then the quarterback was able to zip it to the open player.
Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. They'll run it here. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Getting set. Here's second down. There's the handoff. And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
Chris, you know me. I love to see defensive backs and especially corners that are willing to come up and get physical against the run game. What a job of making that play in space. No gain because of the play at that corner.
Now it's third and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Can't find anybody on third down, throws it away, and now fourth down coming up.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
He'll aim it toward the sideline. Solid punt. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
From the 12-yard line, it's second and long now. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
He's running out of time here. Oh, and the sack is made there by the freshman.
Now they put that nickel defense, and I think that's the right call. You get more speed to be able to cover with those 5 defensive backs, and also allows that defensive line with that good coverage to get after the quarterback, as we see here.
And here comes the punter onto the field. And he's able to send the punt away. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. He shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short gain.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. And he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Accurate throw, catch made near the sideline. He does get the foot down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Makes a nice move there.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back that is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
Offense comes out to start this drive. The back's got it. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
First down here for this offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Defense looking for back-to-back sacks. Third down now. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks.
Well, that's another big sack for this defense. They've come up with so many sacks. It's a great way to get back into this football game. Now, give the quarterback credit. He's played tough through that so far, but one mistake could potentially be a game-changing play.
They bring the punter onto the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner will be brought down. And now the first play of this drive, they're set up at the 37. They're going to run it here. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback. He told us about the receivers and how they're going to throw the football. But, man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
First down and 10. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Back in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for a deep completion. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Man, the defense seems to be all about loading up to stop the run. They're creating some one-on-one opportunities, and the quarterback and receiver make them pay for it with a great play.
Here we go, 1st and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hardy. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? QB decides to keep it here. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looks right for a quick completion. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
The receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
They're going to run it. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Tackle made after a big gain.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects a team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. He's got a lot of time. Now sends this one deep to the right. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
Well, it's really a pretty simple thing here by this quarterback. He sees press man on the outside, so he sends his receiver on a go route, and he hits him in perfect stride for a nice gain downfield. And to be honest, Chris, this is a matchup I'm sure he's going to be looking for as often as he can today.
And the quarterback dropping back.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And now they'll set up for the point after. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. They'll return it from inside the 5. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Defense is coming after him. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
And I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sacks. Sometimes it's just about getting into his face, affecting his vision. It's exactly what they did right here.
Fires it to the wideout. And it's complete downfield. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Pass complete for a 1st down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time. Now it's 2nd down here. Looking to throw it again. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And this will be fair caught about the 15. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the 1st half clock. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And the offense will take their 1st time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Looks downfield. He connects with a wide-open wide receiver. That is a huge play. Finally brought down at the 46-yard line. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And off the deflection, it's caught. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, we've seen this guy make a lot of plays, but one of the things that really stands out to me is his desire to want to come down with the ball. Here, the ball is deflected. Instead of giving up on the play, he still has that desire to come up with the catch to help his quarterback out.
Running out of time in the pocket. And the offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards the entire game, getting pushed all around by this defensive front. Chris, they've already given up 6 sacks alone in this game.
So it's 3rd down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. You know the kicker has good range, but this one is from 59 yards away. Kick is up and no good. And the lead remains 10 after that miss.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. And now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to float this one to the right side. And it's incomplete. A last gasp pass as time expires in the first half. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Statesboro. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. That run moves the ball to the 16.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
A gain makes it second and medium. It's a shotgun run call. Finds room at the 30. And it works. The first down to the 35.
Well, anytime you're down at halftime, you get your minds together, you try to make some adjustments, you try to get things heading in a better direction. This offense is off to a great start after this play right here.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And on the carry, he's heading left. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Well, the defense was all over the field in the first half, and as we see here, more of the same to start this third quarter. Big question to me is, now you got a fourth down. You look at that scoreboard, you'll start to wonder, should I go for this?
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. Fair catch called for, but there's a flag down. We'll see what that's about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense gets a second chance at points here after that special teams roughing penalty. An inside give now from the shotgun. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters Try to take some shots off of play action and keep hammering away with that run game.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Dumps it down to the back. Clock. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football on this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
3rd down upcoming after that completion. Try and muscle for the 1st down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So the counter play doesn't work. The defense in good position that time to make a play.
You know, on most of these counters, you leave the in man on the line of scrimmage unblocked, and you try to pull those offensive linemen and kick him out. But if you have an aggressive defense, sometimes that can backfire, and the defense knew exactly what was coming there.
So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. And he knocks that one right through.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. The back's got it on a counter. They'll bring him down just short of the 20.
Well, throughout this game, they've shown a number of their base run plays in the 1st half, so it's good to mix in the counter here in the 2nd half, just in case the defense is starting to over-pursue. Keep an eye on if they pull that play again maybe later in this game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. And the quarterback keeps it here. And he'll pick up the 1st down, stopped at the 27.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do, get the 1st down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
New set of downs for the offense, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Sticking with the running game. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big 1st half, and he's already at it again.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Crucial 3rd down play after that completion. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
They'll kick it away here. Coverage team brings down the returner. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Grab down the middle. It's Williamson.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
Second down after that completion. Now moving the receiver now before the snap. And they'll try the jet sweep here. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Outstanding play call here to come up with that big gain and get a first down. Get the ball out wide. Yeah, sometimes you just want to get the ball to your playmakers and trust that they can create some extra yards.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught for the completion. Brought down quickly, but it's a big gain through the air. Spot the ball at the 45.
Great execution here by this offense against zone coverage with a curl route. Hit that last step in your drop. You see where you want to go with it. Put it right on his shoulder for a first down.
1st and 10 now for the offense. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab, and he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? He hands it to the back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. They'll try to run for the first down. In the clear at the 25. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you get a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
The shotgun running play call. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. He hands it off from the gun. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. On 3rd down, it's a handoff.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and his quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. Exactly what happened here as they scored this touchdown.
They're setting out to try the PAT. The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Fields it just outside the goal line. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They bring him down right at the 20. A gain makes it second and medium. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Third down coming up after that running play. Let's check out this running back comparison. These guys have been excellent, pounding away and seemingly only getting stronger. Let's see how this fourth quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They're going to throw for it on third and short. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
What a huge third down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. And the single back takes the handoff. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
First and 10 play coming up. Hands it off on the counter. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't fooled at all. This time they get down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And he'll set up to throw. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. The pass rush closing in. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack.
Oh, he just threw it away here, Chris, and it's not the worst decision. You'd wish he'd find a guy open to give him a chance for this offense to convert, but at least they have some room now to work if they want to bring the punter out.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. Ball lands right at the 1-yard line and bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. He's looking deep here. It's caught. They will rule that a catch. A huge gain through the air.
What a big play here by the quarterback and the receiver. By having an opportunity to make that big play, now they have a chance to put the ball in the end zone.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Love this aggressive mindset from the quarterback and offensive coordinator. Found the matchup that you wanted. Take a shot downfield. You don't hit it, but you made the defense be aware of it.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. And he heads out of bounds, moving backwards on that play. Didn't want to take the hit. Crucial conversion right now. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And that pump will just bounce out of bounds, so no return. All right, so it's 1st and 10 back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? Second down after that run on the previous play. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. And there's the handoff. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? And they'll use the ground game here. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. And the wideout goes in motion. From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. That run moves the ball to the 16.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Pass complete on a crossing route. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous after the catch as well.
First down. They're going to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Young. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Running back grabs it on a screen. And they bring him down. Blocker has not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
They've converted both third down attempts on the drive so far, but now it's 3rd and 8. Contact as he let the ball go. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline.
How about this guy making this throw? I mean, they have harassed him all game long, and here we are in the 4th quarter. He takes another hit, and this time gets enough on it to be able to complete it. Great play by the quarterback.
This defense just cannot get off the field. The long march moves on. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Oh, Chris, you're in the 4th quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
And the offense trots back onto the field here. The shotgun handoff here. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. Got him for a sack, a big play. Made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Oh, really nice by the big fella there, defensive tackle. He never bought into that play action fake. Went right into the quarterback and brought him down.
Defense are going to keep the pressure up on this 3rd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And they've got him again. That ferocious pass rush. Back-to-back sacks.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving them more speed on the field in that 3rd down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. Now it's 4th down and long.
The punt team making their way on the field. He's got it open. Watch out. He's got great speed. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground here. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. The pocket breaking down. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football. And the punt team now on to kick it away. On to kick now for the 5th time today. And the punt heads out of bounds. They'll spot this ball about the 30. Offense trots that onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. Looking to throw it on 1st down. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Here's the handoff. Jukes to get free. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Every now and then, we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good, too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
And now the defense able to bring him down. That's the 2-minute warning as the clock stops. Give both coaches a chance to strategize here before the time runs out. Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Sideline catch may have been out of bounds short of the first down.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Quick throw to his receiver. He pulls it in for a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Boy, this guy is having some kind of day. That's another catch for him. And this time out of the slot, he picks up the first down.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Tailback takes the handoff again. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. 1st and goal, final 2 minutes. A chance for the offense to break the tie here very late. Here comes a handoff.
Give credit to this offense. They work some clock. They eventually get the ball in the end zone. Now they've got the lead. You kick the extra point, and you hope your defense can hold on so you can win this game.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Hey, really good call here by the defensive coordinator working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Get 6 defensive backs with that dime look. Cover as much ground as you can and have as much speed as you can. I think the quarterback may have been confused there and just threw the ball away.
Second down after the incompletion. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
They'll get set, needing to score quickly now, looking for some big plays right here. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Pressure is coming. Now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. He fires this throw and is intercepted. He's got some room and some blockers here.
Well, an aggressive approach by this offense backfires. The defense not fooled at all. Good job of stepping in front of this throw, and they take it back for a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Offense makes their way on the field. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Chris, I think the pressure is taking a toll on this quarterback. You can just tell the pass rush is affecting his progressions and his willingness to throw it away.
Here's the second down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for the wide out. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. And the offense will take a timeout with exactly 24 seconds remaining. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Quarterback drops back. Bringing pressure.
Chris, on this play, he has nobody open. It's better than taking a sack. He doesn't get intentional grounding because where he threw it, there was an intended receiver. I think there's no harm, no foul here.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now.
Hey, really good decision here by this quarterback just to get rid of that football, but I'm sure they're hoping for a few extra yards here to make this field goal attempt a little bit easier.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. It's the coach's favorite formation, victory formation. Quarterback just takes a knee.